What is going on, Giants fans? Good morning. It is Monday, March 14th, 2022. And yes, I am usually not in this good of a mood going to work on a Monday, but today's just a little different. Woke up with a little smell under my nose. Was it cookies? Was it poop from my baby's diaper? Who knows? All I know is today is a new day and a new era begins with the New York Football Giants. That is right, folks. In case you haven't known, it is the official start of the new league year. The 2022-23 season officially begins today, Monday, March 14th. I'm not going to lie, I'm excited. A lot of things can be happening for the New York Giants organization, so I'm excited. Now, I will start off this video. My eye rolls are beginning under my glasses. Yes, folks, wasn't expecting this guy to stay retired, but he has been coming back. Tom Brady is returning for his 23rd season, and he will play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers once again. Excuse me. He is back. Not surprised, but let's move on. This is a Giants page. This is a Giants channel. Not talking about Tom Brady, who likes to tongue kiss his 13-year-old son. Anyway, it's the Giants' new day. The new sheriff, Joe Cool Shane, is underway. He got his hands on the Giants' heart, and he is going to turn this thing around. I have a feeling, and I believe in Cool Joe Shane. Couple things just want to address. We have a lot of things to address. Joe Shane has a lot of things to take care of. Number one being, what are we going to do with Saquon Barkley? Conflicting reports say we might trade him. Certain executives around the league expect the Giants to retain him for 1 year. Others believe that he will inevitably be traded to a contender, maybe late in the offseason. Who knows? I am very torn on this player because I loved him when he was drafted. The guy is from the Bronx. He was born in New York, raised and grew up a Giants fan. His dad was a Jets fan. He didn't follow his dad's wishes, which was smart on his part because the Jets stink. He's a homegrown talent. Very torn on him. There's really no easy outcome for the Giants when dealing with Saquon Barkley. I've said before in my previous videos, there's really only three outcomes. Number one, we could trade him for maybe something less than what I believe he is truly worth. Hopefully, we can get him for a third-round pick if we do trade him. I really don't want to trade him if we're only getting a fourth or a fifth for him. I believe if we let him walk in free agency, that could bite us in the ass a little bit. He could also go to a contender and, just return like the old Saquon was and be the old Barkley. Or we can extend him. He could have a great year this year, and Joe Shane will be convinced to extend him, which wouldn't be really his fault. Most GMs would after a great season. My biggest fear is we extend him, and then the next year he suffers another injury or it just isn't the same player. So really three really bad outcomes. I really don't see us winning any of these situations with him. So my heart's telling him we got to trade him. But my mind's telling me I don't want to trade him. But who knows? Anyway, I'm not going to harp on that too much. I will talk about that when things are a little bit heating up more with him in regards to Barkley. Other news, I expect James Bradberry to be a casualty soon, maybe this week. Apparently, teams are interested in trading for him, Ravens being one team. I don't think we'll restructure his deal. I think he's just making too much money that a restructure won't really make a dent in our salary cap. So I think the inevitable is find a trade partner. If not, we'll probably just release him, which is a shame because he was a solid corner. Had a down year last year, which is okay because a lot of our players had a down year last year. We didn't live it up to expectations, but hey, it happens. It's the NFL. It's a business. It's any given Sunday. But hopefully we can make a trade for James Bradberry. If we cannot, I expect him to be cut. In other news, there's reports that the Giants, ex-Giants tight end, hot hands Evan Ingram, will be looking for a 4-year, $30 million deal that the NFL around the league executives expect him to sign sometime this week, maybe even as early as today. So keep an eye out for that. I expect him to go to Buffalo. I think the Bills would love to pair him with Dawson Knox. Those two guys would be really, really good receivers for Josh Allen, and they would make that offense much more scarier. I don't expect Joe Schoen to sign big-name free agents. Dave Gettleman did that in the past. Look at Kenny Golladay. He has not been living up to his contract. He's always hurt. He's injury-prone. He's overrated, I believe. Joe Schoen likes to build through the draft. He will sign smart, cheap bargain pieces to fill out the roster and some camp bodies. But don't expect us going for the big fish, especially because we have especially because we have zero money to work with. And I'm just going to say this now. Don't know why these Giants fans, some of them, believe that we could still make a trade for Deshaun Watson. That is not happening. John Mara already said we are not trading for him. And this was before his lawsuits were settled or whatever. This was before he wasn't going to get punished. Now, officially, Deshaun Watson will not be punished. Stop thinking we're going to sign him. We are not. We're not going to trade our farm for Deshaun Watson. And that would set us back years, and we're just not going to do that. We need to build in the trenches first. No quarterback would be successful behind our current offensive line. So if you think trading the farm for Deshaun Watson is going to make us any better than we already are, you are flat out wrong. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not going to happen. Anyway, guys, just want to give you a quick update. Yes, free agency is here. I will be the first one on as soon as news breaks of what happens. Anyway, guys, enjoy your Monday. Let's go, G-Man!